What is happening, guys? Reflex here. Welcome back to the channel, and today I want to give you guys some tips and tricks for improving in the Cold War beta. It's been a super sweaty beta, as a lot of us know. With skill-based matchmaking, every lobby feels like CWL champs Sunday game 7. So we're all aware of that, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to help you guys with a couple things that I've been doing to help me succeed and to get back at the top of the scoreboard. Not every time, but more often than you're probably used to right now, because every single match is just, it's sweaty. All right, so one big thing I'm going to tell you about Cold War is, if you haven't found out, obviously you need to be running a submachine gun. Run the MP5, run the Milano, two guns that are super, I'm not gonna say OP, but they are dominant right now because the game is very fast. Everybody that is playing these pubs right now is just running as fast as possible. They're slide canceling, they're scuff jumping, they're running around, going as hard as possible. Running a submachine gun is so important, just because, I mean, I really wouldn't recommend the ARs. As much fun as they can be to use the XM4, it's good, but running a sub in the long run, you're able to get around a lot faster. You're able to slide cancel and get in there, just into the action of the game, way easier with the sub. So I would obviously, right from the start, run a submachine. The second one I would recommend is get to those power spots, get to those areas that are very I'm You're gonna see right now, I'm holding down this A side, I'm holding down this little head glitch, and I'm not pushing them too aggressively. I'm playing aggressive, but I am getting to the point where once I know I have them concealed and controlled, I'm just holding off. I'm just waiting for them to come out of A and then gunning them down as they approach. Like you saw my teammate just a minute ago right there. He just ran right into A. I'm holding down a head glitch. I'm going from the escalator to the head glitch and back, peeking the bomb, or excuse me, peeking the flag, and then peeking the other entry point, which is the escalator. I'm just holding down this entire little section of the map, and when I see that I need to, I can venture off for a kill. But I'm not pushing too aggressively. I'm playing aggressive, but I know when to hold down a certain part of the map. And that's one of the, probably the biggest thing that I can recommend that I've noticed I've failed at in the beta, is if you're playing too aggressive and you're just constantly running just as fast as you absolutely can wherever you want to, you're gonna end up with a pretty even KD. Your KD is gonna be, 20 and 20 or 19 and 15. It's not gonna be as good as you want it to be. This game, I believe I ended 42 and 17, I think, if I remember that correctly. I could be off on that, but it's a pretty good KD, especially for these super sweaty matches. And this is the biggest tactic that I've succeeded with, is holding down areas once you get there and play aggressive within that area. Alright, the other one is utilize your stuns and your nades in this game. So you can have 2 stuns, you can have 2 nades, and I've found them super effective. Now, one thing I am going to make a video about in the near future is you throw your stuns and your nades super far. It's kind of crazy, so utilize them as best you can. I use them for more of a close quarters, more of like a close quarters tactic than anything. So if I know I have somebody trapped, I'll stun, I'll nade. I don't really, toss nades as far as I can, just because I feel like they're going to go to the moon and back in this game, but utilize your stuns and your nades, and really what it all comes down to more than anything is you have to play super fast in the Cold War beta. So for me, I've never really been the kind of person that drinks energy drinks. It's never really been my thing, but in the past couple years of Call of Duty, people have just been chugging game fuel, snorting lines of game fuel, and just subscribing to Red Bull and all of these. It's never been my thing, but I tell you, after the first couple matches I played on this beta, I actually went out and I bought an energy drink, just because you have to, in order to really keep up with these little 14-year-olds on this game, you have to stay as focused as possible, and I would recommend that. That actually does help a lot. But just playing as aggressive as you can in the beta is seriously, it's so key. I can't express that more than anything. The last and final one I have to recommend is slide canceling, jump shotting. Jump shotting is incredibly effective in this game. When you come into a one-on-one gunfight with somebody and it's really tight, really close quarters, obviously if you haven't seen already, drop shotting doesn't work in this game. it does what it did in Black Ops 4. You go to the ground and your character lets go of the gun with his left arm to help himself go to the ground. That's a bummer because, as you all know, traditionally I've always loved drop shotting. It's been a tactic that I've been using since probably 2009. So it's just a shame that that's not in the game anymore. But what is important is jump shotting. That's so important when it comes to close range gunfights. In order to win those gunfights, you gotta jump shot. So jump shotting, scuff jumping, sliding, slide canceling, it's so key. It really is. Your movement is really key in this game. There's a lot of talk that they might be fixing the sliding and the slide canceling just because it is a broken mechanic right now. A lot of people want them to implement the dolphin dive back in the game, like it was in the first Black Ops, where it wasn't used constantly, but it was used only occasionally. It wasn't just a constant, repetitive, abused tactic like slide canceling is. But guys, these are just a couple of little things that I've been doing to succeed in the beta. Now, I have not been coming out on top of the scoreboard every single match. I'm not saying that at all. But these are really the tactics that have helped me a lot throughout the beta so far. So definitely utilize these, and I appreciate you guys watching. So go ahead and drop a like for me. Hit that subscribe button if you haven't yet. It's been Reflex, guys. I'll catch you later. Peace.